If what you want is a short-term result, then go with freelancing. But if you are someone who needs a long-term result and also wants to generate way more profit, then running an agency is the best option. However, there is a but, and the bet is not as simple as it sounds. As someone who has actually been a freelancer and also run an agency before, in this video I'm going to share with you my own personal experience of being a freelancer and also running an agency, and help you decide whether you should stick to being a freelancer or probably photo an agency. So the first section here is basically my experience with freelancing. Now, when I got started with freelancing, I'm not going to lie to you, the journey was really exciting. I was basically making money on a coup, I would say. Why? Because I could work from anywhere. Like basically anywhere I am, I could get some things done. Whether I'm traveling, as long as I have my laptop, my phone with me, I could get some things done. And honestly speaking, since I was offering a lot of services such as graphic design, video editing, website setup, so forth and so on, the money was really coming faster as compared to a regular 9 to 5. But then, during this whole process of enjoying the freedom freelancing came with, then I actually hit a point whereby some problems actually came up, which every single freelancer is going to experience. And here was a thread that actually had me rethink whether I could actually continue with this freelancing journey, or it's time I do something bigger and forget about the short-term goal and look at the long-term picture. And now here was the three problems. Number one, I was trading my full time for money. And this leads up to the point number two, which basically says, anytime I didn't work, meaning I won't get paid. And finally, I hit the ceiling of freelancing. And what I mean by hitting the ceiling is that what? This was basically because there are not much hours in a day. People also have 24 hours in a day. And the truth is that yes, we have 24 hours, but the truth is that those 24 hours are not really enough for someone who does the kind of things I do back then that I was a freelancer. Because I had a lot of gigs at hand, and at the same time I had to create content for this YouTube channel, and I still had to take care of my compound. I still have other physical businesses that I had to attend to at that stage of my life. And honestly speaking, this actually made me have a rethink about my freelancing journey. So basically, if I'm to be honest with you here, the truth is that freelancing will actually give you freedom. However, it will come with instability. Why? Because when you lose one client, you're actually going to hit your financial rock bottom. Like, I'm being honest with you here. As a freelancer, the most important thing is that the longer you work with a client, the better it gets. But the truth is that what? You are not going to work with some client forever. It will get to a point whereby some client, and when this client actually move out of your life as a freelancer, you are actually going to hit rock bottom. Now, let me prepare your mind for whatsoever thing that is to come ahead in the life of a freelancer. You see that your favorite client that you've been working with for over 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it will come to a point whereby that client will tell you that, well, okay, I'm not going to continue this contract with you again for so and so reason. I can't really stay, depending on whatever service you offer. It will get to a point whereby they might decide to change. Maybe they find a cheaper offer, or maybe they are no longer interested in running that service again. So basically, your contract with them will come to an end. And the truth is that when your contract with them come to an end, it's very difficult hitting up with new clients. And at the same time, it's no more easy again, as the ocean is now very big. Now, with this, I believe your mind is actually thinking, so will running an agency be any better? Well, let's find out. Now, the part 2 here is basically, let's talk about running an agency. What is the good part of it, and what are the bad aspects of it as well? Now, running an agency is where the whole game changed for me. Now, instead of working 24/7, instead of gambling my whole time for money, I started building systems and hiring people to get things done whilst I make money on autopilot. Now, here is it. First of all, my income as an agency owner was no longer tied to how many hours I can work. Now was decided by how many clients I can actually get and how many people I can actually get to work under my agency. And secondly, now I can work with as many clients as possible, whether 10, 20, 50, I don't really care. Let the client come. I have a lot of people that is actually going to help me handle majority of the work, which means that what I can now actually decide what exactly I want to do with my time, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it, and not still being worried about if I'm going to get paid next week, next month, or whatsoever. Why? Because I have people getting these jobs done on my behalf. My work is to bring the client while the people get their work down. And thirdly, the business started to feel scalable. Now the truth is that when you run an agency, it makes you feel like you are running a full company. Wait, agency is actually a company. You are just running a digital service company. And more money were flowing into the system, so it was easier for me to actually upgrade things and also help some of my freelancers that are working for me consistently, that have never disappointed me as well, was also able to help me help scale up whatever gadget they use for their work, so that what they could get more quality work delivered over time. So the business started feeling scalable as compared to the usual freelancing. But here's where the big but comes in. Now you might say, okay, now you are running an agency, so that's obviously the best option. You are no longer stressing over money. You are no longer getting paid based on the hours you work. But then there is a big problem as well. And now here is the problem. Now, since you are no longer having to deal with handling a lot of work, the problem now is that you have to handle a lot of people that you're giving work to. Now, there are some periods whereby I'll have 10 to 20 people actually getting work done. Maybe it could be video editing, website programming, mobile app development, and different work that these people are actually getting done. Now, as someone who owns the agency, I need to make sure that they are on their toes, they are getting the job done. And one thing with me is that I always like beating the deadline. If you tell me that the deadline is 2 days away, I want to get the work done 2 or 3 days prior to the deadline. I'm not the kind of person who shares deadline, who want to complete the work on the deadline day. I want to complete the work way before the deadline. So for this reason, it was really tough for me. There were some periods whereby I had to tell some freelancers that at this point I can't work with you anymore. And the reason was simple: you are not meeting up with my demand as at when the work is needed. So for this reason, there are some freelancers I had to push away. Now there are so many people that are watching this YouTube video that I have actually worked with as a freelancer before. They know that I will never delay your work. I always get your work done ahead of time. That is one thing I always do. So basically, running an agency is not also easy. Now, you might be making more money, you might have more time to yourself, but the truth is that the whole load is on you. That whenever you get a contract, the contract comes in your company name, they pay the money into your company account. So if anything goes wrong, nobody's going to hold a freelancer who did a mistake. You who owns the agency is the one in trouble. So for this reason, it also becomes a bit difficult for him. But truth be told, I still prefer working with the agency. Now, this drops out to the final question. So, which one actually makes the most money? So, when we are talking of in terms of which one actually makes the most money, if you are after short-term goals, like you want to make money fast, you need short-term income, then I would advise you to go with freelancing. Like with freelancing, you'll be able to make money. If you are really determined, you will make money very fast and very easily. But you know the bet already. Your time determines how much you actually make. But when it comes to the agency, the truth is that agency is going to make you way more money in the long term as compared to freelancing. Now here is it. Freelancing pays you per time. Meanwhile, agency pays you depend on how many clients you get and how many people can get this job done. So if you are a solo worker, maybe you cannot do more than one task in a day. Meaning that you are basically going to pay. Let me say you get a contract that demands 8 hours. And let me say it's $50 per hour. Now you multiply the 50 times 8. Now if it's 50 times 8, meaning you are making just $400. But in my own situation, if I say I have a contract that pays $50 per hour, now I have up to 10 different people doing this job, and basically I do the same math as well, I'll make way more. This will be about $4,000 to $5,000 generated. Now basically I have their share, I'll pay them their commission off. And in my own situation, in this kind of place, I did not do any work, but then I still get to make way more money than you solo freelancer. Why? Because my job is pulling this client. But the problem here is simply, with agency, you need to be on your toes if you really want to make more money. With great power comes great responsibility. So guys, that is basically all I have for you, and I will advise you to just pick one based on what I've said. If you need short-term money without any further stress, go with freelancing. But if you need long-term money with long-term profit with huge margin, then go with agency. But then the final decision decides on you, and I'll be waiting for your decisions down in the comment section. So whatever one that you prefer to do based on my own experience that I've shared with you, then let me know down in the comment section. I would like to know your own opinions as well.